What's up, all you tat daddies? We are going to be talking about how to become a tattooer. Now, make sure you stay till the end because I'm going to give out my 3 most valuable lessons, the biggest takeaways I've taken from my career of 10 years of tattooing. But before we do, let's talk about this traditional, bold, colorful palm tree snake tattoo on the back of my client's leg. I was stoked on it. It was an easy place. I mean, pretty much as simple as it gets. How to become a tattooer. Well, before we get into my 3 lessons, I want to start by saying that every person's journey to becoming a tattooer is completely different. I would love to say that you walk into a tattoo shop, you find someone you really like, they offer to mentor you, and happily ever after, but that's not really the case. Even though that's exactly how it happened for me, I don't think that that's realistic to go into this conversation to say like, you have to find an apprenticeship. Especially, I know tons of tattooers who started in their garage, and I don't like that. And I wish I could tell you, don't ever do that. The reality is that like a bunch of you who are watching this are already doing that. But the things I'm gonna be talking about, I think you'll find valuable no matter what direction you go into. The first piece of advice, find a mentor. Now, I know I just said you don't have to go down that route, but there's a difference between an apprenticeship and finding a mentor. I'm saying find someone who's already tattooing, who can give you solid advice and who you can be friends with, or maybe you're already friends, maybe you went to high school with the person. I don't know what the scenario is, but find someone who's been doing it and take the bits of information that they give you and apply it. Now, I don't want to say that you can even find that on the internet, but you probably can. Unlike most things that you can learn without a mentor, like trying to surf or snowboard or something like that, this is permanent, and the damage you cause will be permanent. Find someone who's willing to help you even just a little bit and take every piece of advice they give you and run with it. Now, the second piece of advice, this is for all you artists. Forget everything you think you know about art. That is not the same thing as tattooing. In order to be a tattooer, you have to learn the trade. You have to learn what is actually going to make a good tattoo, and you have to learn the basics, and that means sometimes throwing away all the great information you know about making art and focusing it in a more narrowed way with tattooing. That doesn't mean that great artists can't be good tattooers, although some great artists definitely should never tattoo. You need to understand that this is a trade first. Just like a plumber, there's rights and wrongs. You can't just do whatever you do with a paintbrush and put it into a tattoo. So you need to at least forget most of what you know, and then you can start applying that knowledge down the road when you're starting to get the hang of it. You want to create your style or your whatever mark you want to make in tattooing. But that comes with time, tons of time, 10 years, 20 years. Then you could really use all that knowledge to make this thing even better. Now, the third piece is keep learning. Learn everything and every single style. Most people are just learning the style that they like. And that's great because you definitely want to master a style, especially after some time, like I'd already spoke about. But if you don't want to be broke as a tattooer and a starving artist the rest of your life, it helps to diversify. Learn black and gray, learn the basics of Japanese, learn traditional, learn fine lines, learn as much as you can, when you can, from who you can. Take on that knowledge and allow yourself to take risks after you've learned, enough. Take some risks, do things that maybe you feel like are challenging or not in your wheelhouse, and learn from those things. Now, if you're a client and you're like, dude, this person's just learning how to tattoo on my skin. Yep, that's what tattooing is. Sorry, I hate to break it to you, but every tattooer has taken risks with your skin. They learn something new that they won't do on someone else. That's just the way tattooing is. And if you're a client, that's why you should be extra careful who you go to. Going to someone with tons of experience definitely helps. I hope you gathered from this conversation the most important parts, because I'm going to say it again. Every journey is different. Every journey has its own challenges, and you just have to push through. If you ask someone for an apprenticeship and they tell you to go fuck yourself, go to someone else. And keep doing, keep pushing, keep getting tattooed by people, keep trying to make friends. It's just the way tattooing is. I hope you found this knowledge useful. Make sure you subscribe because we are going to be doing 2 videos a week. And our goal is to beat Ink Master in subscribers. That's our whole goal. That's it. That's what I want to do. That's my goal. So we need your help to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.